made my putting aid with the 3 T's. We're on the putting green now. I've fixed it in the top of the putter already, so that this white line here is aligned to the white line on my putter head. I think you can see that. So I can get my hand out of the way. Yep. Okay, we're ready to practice. So, I've taken my grip, and there are the T's just pressing fairly lightly on the inside of my forearms. I'm not trying to stab myself, but I'm just resting slightly. You can see the pressure there. And that space, that angle, should remain in the putting stroke. It will help you tremendously to stop flicking and stuff. Then you'd feel more pressure clearly on whatever arm it might be. So nice and light, a little bit of pressure, but not too much. As the same as the grip, you don't want to be gripping too heavily or too tightly, sorry. And there we go. You know, I'm just trying to regulate the length of putting stroke to suit the length of putt. It's pretty well as simple as that. So there's a couple of other things we're going to do in a moment, or the drills that will help you. But essentially, if you can keep this nice and relaxed, eradicate some of the wrist action and sort of flickiness of some putting strokes, and keep your body really still. I actually like a drill whereby I keep my kneecaps as still as I possibly can. You can actually watch them in a putting stroke when you're practicing, you know, and just trying to keep the knees as still as I can, because basically the movement in everything starts from the ground up. If your feet move and your knees move, your hips, you're going to move. So, okay, again, just nice and lightly, press though, a little bit of pressure, body really still, knees very still, and away you go. Here's another nice drill. It feels a little awkward actually, but if we put an alignment stick under your arms like this, and use your putting stance, this left side of the stick should go down, and then this right side will go up. It's more of a rocking motion, simply because you're so close to the ball now that it becomes more metronomic this way. You know, if this were a 5 or a whatever, a fairway wood, then, you know, obviously there's more turning because we're a distance away from the ball. It's different. But we're not. We're on the putting green, and I've taken my stance. I'm going to try and keep nice and still, and I'm going to get this rocking motion, left, up. I hope you enjoyed those 2 drills. I'm sure they'll really help you putting, and if you enjoyed them, please subscribe. Thank you. This is the best putting aid I've ever used. I'll show you how to make it. 3 69mm T's, nicely lined up. I'm using some black electrical tape. Oops. And place that just gently on there to get them all together. A bit that way. More fingers and thumbs, never mind. Okay, I'm going to cut some couple of inch long bits of tape, so attach it all together. You can tell I'm not great at this stuff, but never mind, you get the idea. It'll all be good. This is going to help you to stop using your wrists too much in a putting stroke. I'll explain a bit once I've done this. There we go, that should do it. So they're all in a line, nice T. Whoops, there we go. But actually these are a little bit long, so I'm going to try and cut just the spikes off. Don't want to be too cruel about this. Oops, sorry.
Same at this end. There we go. So it's nicely in line, nice tee, pretty firm. In fact, you don't want it rigid actually, because when it touches your forearms, when I explain in a minute, you don't want it to. So I'm putting this right in the top of this putter. Okay. All right, and then we'll take it outside and we're going to try this and I'm going to show you the drill on the putting green.